Welcome back, everyone, to a brand new episode of Stardew Valley. This is going to be day 6. And, yeah, let's check the weather real quick and see what our luck's going to be for the day. Let's see. Ooh, very displeased today. So I think what that means is we're probably going to skip going to the mines. Let's see what Clint has to say. Oh, he is giving us the plans for a furnace. Now, that's going to come in handy as we move forward through the game. You need a furnace to be able to smelt all of your minerals so you can build things and have your tools upgraded and things like that. All right, so let's finish scrolling through this. Come on. Go away. God, this guy's so awkward. He's telling us we can smelt copper bars, and he's finally leaving. Thanks, bud. Let's go check the mail real quick. Let's see, blah, blah, blah. So we can go to the mines technically today, but we're not going to because it's a bad luck day. So no big deal. I'm just going to go through this. Yeah, you guys can read those on your own time. I got plants to water. I got minerals to collect. We got fishing to do. We got things to chop. You know how it goes. Let me just grab some of my stuff here. I think, yeah, we'll keep the hoe. I don't know. We're just going to water. So we do need to make sure that we're keeping up on watering these plants because we do need to make sure we have one of very specific things to complete all of the bundles. Obviously for spring we have our foraging, and I'll put that up on the screen right now. All right, so you need wild horseradish, daffodil, leek, dandelion. And then on top of that, we also have to do a bunch of other stuff, including our crops. And for crops, we need parsnip, green bean, cauliflower, and potato. All right, so let's go into town. And I think we're going to go make sure there's no spring onions or anything for us to pick up right now. Those are really good sources of food while you're in the mines or while you're fishing. Oh, yeah, I have a chest here. Pop open the chest, nothing in there. I didn't think I forgot anything, but I wasn't quite sure. There should be some foraging materials down here. Yep, looks like it. So let's grab these. So the spring onions are a really, really good source of just basic things that you need while you're mining, as well as holding on to your chubs. While you're mining and fishing, you need to be able to eat. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to maximize most of your energy and your time for the day. It's always a good idea when you're running around, just chop down some trees, collect some wood, collect some stone. You are going to need minerals and materials and things like that for the completion of all of the community center bundles. All right, so let's head into town. There's a couple things we need to do. We need to obviously talk to some townspeople if you feel like it. You can always do that at the Star Drop Saloon pretty much any day after 5. You can meet almost anybody there. Almost everybody there, I mean, and can kind of check that off your list. I really want to go into Pierre's shop, and I want to buy the backpack. We have 2,000 gold, no birthdays, and yeah, so if we catch a catfish and turn it into Willy, it'll give us a couple hundred gold. Now, you can do birthdays in your first year if you want to. The Stardew Valley wiki has a lot of information on what people like. I don't recommend stressing yourself out with it. So let's go to Pierre. Yes. So finally, we can actually hold more stuff. Now, normally, a lot of people that are doing speed runs and they're doing these fast, like max playthroughs, they'll tell you not to get the backpack. But let me tell you, get the backpack. It's so frustrating running out of inventory space and having to have chests everywhere and forgetting where you put stuff. You know, it's really just kind of a pain. So try to get the backpack early. Obviously, we're a couple days behind. I usually like to get it on day 4, day 5. We just didn't have the most profitable few days, but that's okay. That's all up to RNG. Let's travel around here. Ooh, we got a library book. Whenever you see any of those worms sticking out of the ground, hit them with your hoe. You never know what you're going to get. Sometimes it's minerals. Sometimes it's library books. Kind of all the stuff that we covered in the previous video. So I like to go down to the beach just to check for those from time to time, see if there's any seashells, see if there's any other foraging materials that we might need as we move forward and kind of complete to the community center bundle. All right, so I think it's time for us to go do some fishing. Let me go talk to little Vincent here because you'll never catch him in a bar because he's a good boy, probably, even though he can't really drink anyway because he's like 4 years old. But you smell like grass. What a little jerk. Anyway, we're going to go back down to our fishing, one of our fishing spots from the last video, and just kind of grind out some fishing today. Like I said, we're not going to go to the mine, so we might as well make some good use of our time. I'm sure we'll probably fish till probably about 3 or 4 and just kind of see how our energy holds up. So let's see what we can catch here. I really want to try to make some money. I want to make sure that we're doing all of our completionist stuff for the fish. We have to get sunfish. We need to make sure that we're getting catfish. We need to make sure we're getting shads. Those are some of the river fish that are out there for the springtime. And then also in the springtime, there's largemouth bass, there's carp, there's bullhead, and we need those for the community fish, or for the community fish. Everybody come hang out at the community fish. We do need that for the community center bundle as well. So I'm trying just to kind of set you guys up for the future when we start to work on the community center, making sure that we kind of have a lot of these items in stock. So we're just going to kind of fish it out today. I'm sure we'll change locations in a couple hours. But yeah, I'm just going to fish, and then I'll be back with you shortly. All right, coming up on the last couple of fish. I feel that it's really important to level up your fishing early. Fishing is one of the most frustrating things that you can do in this game, especially when you're going after legendaries. So the more you level up, the bigger your little green bar is, and the easier it is for you to be able to fish in the future, especially as we get into the winter months and we get into some of the more difficult things that we need to catch. So let's wrap this up. It's about 3:10 or so, and let's head back up into town. Let me just catch one more guy. Just one more fish. Just give me one more fish. Come on. Give me a fish. You can do it. There we go. You just got to talk to it a little bit. All right. Well, that was pretty anticlimactic, wasn't it? What did we get? It is a chub. Chubs are great. Always want to keep chubs on hand because you need to use them for food. I'm the type of person that I like to collect one of everything. My very first playthroughs that I ever did in this game, which are on other save files, I collected one of everything because eventually you have to sell one of everything to get one of the more awesome achievements. So I like to hang on to one of everything in the game just because I think it's cool, but I'm also a collector. So let's head this way. I think I want to go down to the beach and do a little bit more fishing off of the dock. So there are some ocean fish that you can only get in the spring. Sardines, which I think we have 1 or 2 of them, being the most prevalent, but you can also end up with some other cool like specialty type fish as you're doing this. So it's kind of important to do it and just kind of get into the habit of hitting it because you want to make sure you can make some money too. Really in the summertime, you're going to be going for puffer fish. There's eels. There's all kinds of stuff that you're going to pull out of the sea. There we go. We got an achievement. So I'm going to fish for some food here and just make sure that we've got everything that we're going to need down the line for the community center bundle. And then, yeah, well, let's see what we get here. It's another sardine. Oh, it's a herring. Oh, you can get herrings in the ocean too. Forgot about herrings. So that's how you check your achievements, if anybody cares. It took me probably a solid playthrough and several weeks of my time before I realized that you can actually go look at those achievements and kind of see what's on deck. This game has a lot of achievements in it. So if you're a completionist and you like to do all the cool stuff, just keep an eye on your achievements, but just know that you don't have to always grind for them. You don't get special rewards for a lot of them, but it is cool to kind of do a lot of the completionist stuff. All right, it is almost 10 o'clock. I'm just going to catch one more fish here, and then we need to go up to the Star Drop Saloon. I just want to work on meeting all of the townsfolk to satisfy that goal, that in-the-game goal. As you can see, because of our fishing level, we actually caught quite a bit of purple fish, so that's going to bring us a lot of money, a lot of purple, a lot of gold. So we'll be able to kind of sell those off and get ourselves a lot of cash. Let's wrap it up for the night, and we'll go see where all the drunks are hanging out. So this town loves to drink. Every night, After 5, you're going to find tons and tons and tons of the townsfolk inside the Star Drop Saloon. Some of them are fun. Some of them are drunk jerks, I guess I can say on YouTube. But it's a good opportunity for you to go and talk to the rest of the town because, one, this is where some of your interactions are going to come from as you trigger cutscenes and things when you start to give them more and more gifts. I'm going to give you a piece of advice right now. Don't worry about giving people gifts in your first year. Unless you're trying to min-max, speed run, balls to the walls, not enjoy the game, don't worry about getting people gifts. Don't worry about looking up on the wiki of what they like and what they don't like in your first year. Get used to the game. Get yourself set up with money and have some fun. If you get to the end of summertime, you're getting into fall, and you're like, I don't really know what to do with my time, then you could probably start looking into how to give people gifts and what they like. It's a lot. It's a lot in the first year, and really the first year is just you getting used to playing the game. I just want to check for some forageable materials. It's one of the spots that they can spam, if you remember from the last video. And let's see. Let's dump some of this stuff. This will probably get us close to 2,000. Yeah, this will get us about close to 2,000 gold. So we'll just dump it all. I know I said to keep some for eating, but we'll just go fish out tomorrow. We've got chubs and some other forageables that we can use for food. So let's go to sleep, pet our cat. And tomorrow, what we're going to do is we're going to go do some mining, and we're going to get some copper, and we're going to start building furnaces and forging stuff to upgrade our pickaxes and all of our tools. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I will see you all for day 7, day 8, day 9, all the way through day 3,412. Have a good day.